Hi everyone, Flora here, your spiritual business coach. Today, I want to share with you how I hit six figures as a single mom running my own company. So, when I started my business, I started it in 97 as a side hustle. And then fast forward to 2000. I was like, you know what? I think I really want to make this a full-time gig. So what I did was I made a plan and I switched a lot of the things that I was doing in person to online, but I still kept all the in-person stuff, which was like workshops and things like that. But again, this was a side hustle. I wasn't making a whole lot of money. So I switched it to online, and I very much had a plan on I wanted to be able to make enough money to replace my income from my day job. So I did that. I was able to do that in 2 years and 2 months. Well, fast forward several more years, I was getting a divorce. And in the middle of my divorce, I realized, okay, so it's just going to be me and my kids, and I need to figure out how I can hit six figures in my business as fast as I possibly can. So I really gave myself time to have a little freak out because I realized that I was going down to one income. To say, okay, what's not working, what's taking all my time and not making any money, and what is working and what is bringing my company revenue. And I really had to get a really good, honest snapshot with that. And then the next thing that I did was I hired a virtual assistant to do the things that were keeping me busy during the day, like emails and lots and lots of emails but then also doing some back end stuff like sending out newsletters and all these other things, website updates and things that were taking just a lot of my time. So the next thing that I did was I allowed myself things. And again, now I was putting my VA income or her salary and my coach's salary on my credit card because I couldn't afford it. But I knew I couldn't break six figures without that. And so getting so laser focused and allowing myself to track my progress daily, which was the last thing that I did, that allowed me to break six figures within 6 months. At that time, I was able to pay off my credit card and become debt free. And this was so freeing and so needed for me because, again, as a newly single mom, I realized will then also hold you accountable to the actions that you need to take in order to break six figures. Or even from six figures to multiple six figures and scaling on beyond that to 7 and 8. But then also give yourself permission to look at your entire business, pull your financials. If you have a CPA, which if you have a business, you should, give yourself permission to really look at, where am I wasting my time? Like where is nobody engaging? And where are people gravitating towards? Like, what are they buying? What are they soaking up? What are they really wanting from me? And the numbers don't lie. You'll be able to see by the engagement on your post, by the sales that you have of certain products and services, and then double down on those things. I scrapped so many of the classes and programs that weren't selling, and I put them into my membership site and just focused on those two that were bringing me the most revenue, because that's what people do in your business, and then allowing yourself also to stay laser focused on those things that you truly know are going to up your revenue. And like I said, this is one of the things that allowed me to break six figures within 6 months. And then lastly, like I said, you've got to start tracking your progress daily. So that means going in, looking at your numbers daily, looking at how many people are signing up for your free gift, looking at your traffic flow and conversion, like how many people looked at this, how many people clicked, how many people signed up, how many people bought. When I host a free workshop, how many people are signing up, how many people are showing up, and how many people are purchasing that. Get inside your business and look at where you are, where you want to be, and see what you're doing, and help you to streamline those things that aren't working in your business, that are just wasting your time, or those things that are essential but not necessarily essential for you to do. Now again, I know that this is scary, and I know, and because I've talked to you all so many times on these strategy sessions that I offer, but I hear it all the time is, well, I can't afford it, I can't afford it, I can't afford it. Well, think about it. Can you afford to stay stuck? Can you afford to stay where you're at forever? Because that's really what happens when you don't bite the bullet and just cross over that threshold of investing in ready, that you can truly launch out to the world, start making some income. And if you want to do this 4 or 5 times for 4 or 5 different classes to see what your audience really gravitates towards and really wants from you, then you can take that in 6 months. So maybe, okay, so let's just say that for the next 6 months, you launch 6 different programs or 6 different, mini classes through this free gift idea.